Okay, question number one. Let's check this out. Four triangles are shown. So every time you see a triangle, you want to go ahead and think of. So you always want to think of a triangle, and that equals to 180. And you add up the angles. Okay. So add up all these three angles equals to 180. Add up all these three angles equals to 180. And another trick is if you have a straight line, this one right here, equal to 180 also. Equal to 180 also. Okay, so these add them up, equal to 180. Now there was another idea you wanted to remember, that this one was equal to those. Over here, they call the remote interior angles. This outside the exterior angle was equal to these two together. Add these two. And that was equal to this one right here. So there's a different idea here. So in this note right here, you're going to go ahead and say these two right here, add them up, would give you this one, W at 105. And then on that note, knowing that's 105, now you know these two together, the W and the Z, you add them up, they equal to 180. So if you have this idea right here, well, how many more do you need to get to 180? Z happens to be 75. So W is 105, because you add these two interior angles to equal that exterior angle. So W is 105, and Z is 75. So W, the outside is 105. Checks out. And then, well, the other one has to be 105. That's the only one that has W to be. I bet not 105. The W is the only one at 105 here. Yeah, W is not 75, not 285. Definitely not. So there that one is. So on this note here, a function, remember that x's do not repeat. Here they're saying they do not want a function. So they're saying, well, let's just go back to this. X's, for it to be a function, x's do not repeat. Okay, this one says not a function, so they want the x's to repeat. Okay, they want them to repeat. They do want them to repeat. So this one right here has the x's. They do not repeat, so that is a function. So that is not the answer. That's a function. Okay, the x is here. That is a function. Because again, the x's are not repeating. And they want the one that is not a function. And this one here, this 3 goes to the 2. 3 goes to the 6. That 5 goes to the 6. And that 5 goes to the 8. So just in that first issue right there, that first pair is going to be 3 going to a 2. And 3 going to 6. So that x's do repeat there, which is, well, not a function. Which they want to not a function. So that makes us, that's our answer there. Let's just double check down here that this one's not a function. And this one is a function because of the vertical line test. Draw a vertical line, crosses it once. Again, that one is not the function. This one is a function because it crosses one time. Each time I draw a vertical line, it crosses it once. So which equation best represents the linear equation that contains the points 90 and 09? I told you from the beginning, once you see 2 points, you should think of this spreadsheet, menu 413. Okay, 9006. So I'm going to go to this spreadsheet, 9006. 9006. I think it's an 86. Come back over here. Let me double check. And 86. Come back here. Go to menu. 413. Go here to B. And control this left hand side. Enter. Enter. So we can't forget that that one's like a easy, super easy fraction you're supposed to learn from 6th grade. It's a benchmark fraction. That one right there is 2/3. So again, don't forget that's an easy benchmark number. M is your slope. So the equation is in the form of y equals to mx plus b. Your m is 2/3. Your b is a -6. Sir, but I forgot. I don't know the fractions. That's fine. So you can come here and go to Control C it. You're going to go to Control V it. I'm sorry, Control Doc. We're going to go to Calculator. We're going to Control V it now. And then we're going to go to Menu 2. So there's again a way to get this, I guess, decimal turned into a fraction. So again, my equation in the form of y equals to mx plus b. That becomes my m right there. So let's look at the answer choices, and we're going to go with 2/3, 2/3, this one here, this one here. It's not the niner, not that, so there it is. Pretty easy actually, very good. So now look into this one, keyword. This one's going to be reflected. And remember that reflected means to go ahead and get the fixed life idea. Oops. Come on, pen, help me out, pen. Fixed life on that one, I'm going to go and say that that one has where it's fixed, does not move. So the original thing is always x and y. The new one, since it's going over the x-axis, the x is fixed. So I'm looking for something like this, and now with a negative y. So I'm looking for this answer choice right here. Again, that's fixed life, and also remember that means to be congruent. Okay, let's double check the answer. So I'm for x, negative y. X, negative y. Perfect. So this one here, without even doing any reading, I see this is a slope right here. So it's going to be in the form of y equals mx plus b. Once I see this right here, I want to think of 2 points. That's all I'm going to need. And per pound, dead giveaway, slopes. So on this one here, don't forget, you need 2 points. Use the coordinates 2, 3.4. Okay. In your document, go 2, 3.4. See what's next. 4 and 6.8. 4, 6.8. Come back over here. Go to menu. 4, 1, 3. B, control, enter. So let's note real quick. We're going to have that, again, it's going to be my slope in the form of y equals mx plus b. Okay, so on that note, we're going to have y equals mx plus b. We're going to have y equals to 1.7 x, which means each per every, all that good stuff. So come to the answer choices, and there it is. So once you see coordinate like this, you want to think of this in spreadsheets menu for 1, 3. In this situation, I'm not going to see no equations of y equals mx plus b. This is going to probably be just a function, nucleus, but relation, and function, not a function. So is it a function? Yes or no? It is a function. So in this is not, get rid of it. So these are functions, and always x before the y. See this one, x to the y? This one is wrong because it says y to the x. So x to the y. So let's come on here, rotated. Remember rotated? Let me come back. Translated, rotated, and reflected all meant congruent. When it comes to congruent, then you want to go ahead and just look for those keywords when it comes to these words. All these words, holy moly moly. Okay, so if they're talking about rotated, look for the word congruent. So the yada. That's false. Equal, that's congruent. Not congruent. Less. Okay. So remember, these things always just go with the words equal, the same, congruent. So this is true. So the graph of the linear function is shown. So this is the graph of the linear function. Linear means straight line. What's the y-intercept? The y-intercept is what it says, guys, where this line crosses the y-axis. And it's crossing it right here at a -6. Sir, I still don't know what's going on. Yes, you can use the calculator for that. So that's my answer, -6. But don't forget, since they're asking what's the y-intercept, you can put that. They also might sometimes want it as a coordinate, so it'd be 0, -6. So I still don't know, whatever, I need to calculate. Yes, once you see 2 points, you better think of this in spreadsheets menu 4 and 3. So negative 4, 6, and a 1, negative 9. Negative 4, 6. And you can type over these things. Negative 4, 6. Oh, great, I forget. 1, negative 9, and 1, negative 9. So we come out here, 1, negative 9. And do not forget the B is your y-intercept. So there's your y-intercept, negative 6. So come back over here, you can have it like this. Since they're asking what's the y-intercept, that's acceptable. Just as a negative 6. Sometimes they're going to be very sneaky, and it's just going to have it like a box here. And then people will put the negative 6 here, or put the negative here and 6 here, but no, what they're asking for is the coordinate. Okay, so these are all pretty good answers. These are really easy. Linear means a straight line, right? Like that one looks linear. That looks linear, like a straight line, and that one looks pretty linear. Going up here, there's a little curve to it. So that's a relationship for sure, but it's not linear. So this one's the one that's not linear. So I just mentioned earlier, transformations were all those three. What? First one, translation. Here. And then we covered reflection. And then the next one was rotation. And those were all congruent. Right, congruent, so that's going to be congruent, congruent, congruent. This one is not congruent. So right here we look at this figure. It says which statement is true about this? A to become A, B, C, D, E to become A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. E prime, I can tell it's getting bigger. From here to here, it's getting bigger, right? Bigger. So we're going to have a scale factor, you know, of something greater than 1. This is an enlargement. So we're going to answer traces. You can have answer traces something greater than 1. Out, out, out. Without even doing work, it's that one. But let's just find the correct answer. I'm going to do the new over the old idea. I'm going to go to the new, what is that, 6 over 4. And divide the numerator and the denominator by 2. Becomes 3 halves. And 3 halves. And there it is. And perimeter, yes, these will work. When it comes to the area, I told you to square it, it becomes volume, you're going to cube it.